Hi everybody, we're back. We just wanted to gather up those diamonds I found. Found some diamonds. Found some diamonds. Since I found some diamonds. Found some diamonds. Since I found. And thanks for joining us, Emmanuel, or whoever else joins us. I just want to pick up those diamonds. So shouldn't take long. And then I'll get a snack. Still didn't pick up those weights like I was going to, but I will. Will. All right, get rid of some of these cards here. Hop in. Keep going. We need a little more bigger push. Okay, which way are we going? I don't even know which way we're going. Am I going this way? Next, am I going back? Or am I going back? And this is fun. Where's the music? Hey, where's the music? What's going on? Oh, that's loud. Can y'all hear the music? So one side's going all this way. I love this part. Love it, love it, love it. Alright. So that's that. Turn around, go back. We're pretty high up here. Question is, do I want to get on the other side? Now I'm looking through the track down at the ground. Who in the right mind built that? I mean, that's incredible. Where did I get all that glass from? It's one of the most beautiful things. You just can't believe how pretty that is. But part of the fun of Minecraft is getting epiphanies and saying, hey, I'm going to build a rainforest cafe, or hey, I'm going to build Old Chicago, the amusement park, or Mall of America. I'm going to build the United States. The epiphanies, the ideas are fun. Just trying to get the idea. It's just so fun. Fun. All right, let's get some of these iron pickaxes out here. Get a couple of them out. I'm going to jump out soon. At 500. We're here. Can you imagine? You heard me say we're here. Exciting. Now, I should not bring the cart with. You'd think people would learn their lesson, you know? Don't bring don't bring things with you that you think you're gonna get. I don't care. Going in there. I got nothing but good things to say about this game. All right, let's learn from our experience. I mean, you wouldn't carry all your money with you. What if you get It's not that it gets stupid. It's just that if you carry all your money with you, what anything can happen. You can fall out of your pants. It's funny when the cart disappears like that. It's like, where is that cart? Where is that cart? Where is that cart? Where is? Oh my gosh! Don't tell me it went up. It did. Holy cow! It's the only way to find it is to take the path. I love when you're playing Minecraft and you're not going to die. One of my favorite things. Yay, we found it. Okay. Back down. I'm just going to go get some diamonds. Oh, good. We even actually have room to put some stuff. Didn't know I had room to put some stuff. Since when does that happen? There's so much I forgot, like flint, stuff like that. Like, I love do-right. Let's take some do-right with us. Great. What is with it falling out like that? All right, let's go. Here we go. Wait, I still have 6 iron. What do you want to do with your iron? Do you want to make some track? Do I just set it aside? I can do that. I seem to be fine now. But I do want to get some diamonds. Then I can stop again. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, just quit being so thinking about it. Don't think so much. Don't think so much. Putting this away, one track. Putting one track away. And an iron. Okay. Oh, put this card away too. Okay. Put 2 cards. Thanks for the cards. I appreciate it. I'll put 1 card in this one. Here we go. To get those diamonds, we know where they are. So funny. Oh wait, only 2 candles? But I think Bryce said I could make more candles out of something. How do you make a candle again? Alright, so I'll try to make. What am I missing? Is it coal or is it flint? Ah, okay, so I guess it's coal. So we need coal to make candles. Someone who's intelligent can make. Wait, why did you come over here? You didn't move. Anyway, we'll look at that later. All right, here we go. What's next? All right, sorry everybody. Phone conversations. Wait, so if one to get some diamonds, I think. 12 candles. Why my hair? Was I gonna drop off diamonds? Do I still have a cart? I dropped off stuff. Don't need the diamonds now. The pickaxe, I think I'm supposed to use that for trees. And the coal, I forgot what I'm supposed to use that for. I think candles. Oh, I'm going to bring that with. But I don't even have any sticks anyway. All right, which kind of? Now I have iron. Isn't it good? Oh, it's so good. I love that. You and I are gonna have some treats. Now remember, all this doesn't need to be here someday. All right, I remember where the diamonds are. Let's go get the diamonds. Right underneath the double. So this was supposed to be here, here, and here. And that's not supposed to be there at all. I guess we're climbing here. Whatever this side does, I want this side to do the same. Wait, what's going on? I guess this is correct. It goes back down there. Too many crickets, folks. This is 15. Jeez. Am I supposed to go to bed now? I think I'm going to. I can't remember what I'm doing. I'm just going to grab a couple diamonds, then go to bed. I remember I put cobblestone. Is this game addicting? I don't know. It's probably good for me. Good for me. Good for me. Good for me. Good for you. Why do I stream it if I'm not going to be entertaining? That's a good question. What's the reason for all this? I'm just going to get the diamonds. What's all this? I'll tell you what it is. It's trying to get you to avoid danger. That's what it is. That's where it was, right over there. I think. I must have killed a few octopuses. Any candles back there? Maybe that's where it is. Is it over there? Where are those two candles? I set two candles up. They're there. Ha 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 ha. Come on, guys, this is fun. Now, how do I get down there? I love when the water goes down. It blocks all stuff. Okay, now we have enough diamonds. I'm gonna go get some diamond pickaxes now. Alright, where am I? Why is this game so fun? What's going on here? Who's doing this to me? Let's see. Oh, almost got the door. Should I kill this thing? I'm at 12. Why don't I have a bucket? 12. All right, believe it or not, all this, oh my gosh, look at the size of the lava coming from above. Holy jiminy crickets, and I want to go fix that now. Where does this lava come from? Oh my, OMG. This, you know, I don't have enemies, but I have lava. Well, that's interesting. There's almost nothing that doesn't need to be mined. Everything needs to be mined. Everything needs to be mined. Everything needs to be mined. It all needs to be mined. Uh-oh, what happened here? OMG. Well, I think this is a path. Oh, that's what it was. So it's no big deal. So this just happens to be the same thing. This goes through here. Okay, I get it. So that's no big deal. It's just a path to help me remember how to get over to this, which is clearly that. There's that, and then there's this. Okay. Cool beans. Meanwhile, All right, it's 11:14. Probably gonna have some salad for the entertainment of having salad. Probably wasting time. For sure, wasting time. What? Wait, wait. I got my diamonds. I'm heading back, right? Got my diamonds. Getting to 300. That little thing lets me know where I am, I think. How come I have to... Is there a track up there or something? Excuse me, everybody. Didn't mean to burp. 312. 12? Yeah, 12. Okay, I'm almost home. Just gotta be careful not to knock down any. Well, I'm certainly not doing this for the entertainment of you. Yes. Okay, all this has to go, so it doesn't matter what anything looks like. This is all the United Center. Oh wait, maybe this is fun now that I did it this way. Now that I know where I am, just stay in one place and knock it all down. Maybe this is the new me, the new easy. Just stay right here. Do not move. Which is kind of fun. And now I feel like I'm building the United Center. It's pretty amazing that my axe can go that far away. This is something new concept here. See, I'm not moving in. I got these diamonds I gotta get rid of. Am I just gonna do this all night long? Like, why do I stream it if I'm gonna be boring, You ever wonder that? You're just gonna be boring, why are you streaming? I guess I'm awake. It's 200. How did I get in 299? I guess I'm supposed to come over here again. Okay. Keeps getting over to 299. Anyway, here we go. This is fun. I can't believe it's fun. It's so stupid. Ah, I'm having fun. Ah. What else do a person do for a life? Alright, we'll have to put something on this TV down here. Alright, let's put on movies that we made. And then we should have listened to them. What's this one? See if I get blocked.
See you again. Well, as you guys saw, I recently released my DreamWorks ranking. So now it is time to move on to the Pixar rankings. And let me tell y'all, this list was way harder to put together than I thought it was going to be. I keep forgetting how, like, half of Pixar's roster are, like, just some of the greatest animated movies of all time. I feel like if I was doing a tier list this time, like, at least 10 of these would end up in S tier, probably more. And there's only 28 movies. Take the ranking with a grain of salt. And also, I just want to make it clear, these are totally just my opinions. I don't expect you guys to have the same ones. In fact, I encourage you guys not to have the same ones as me. If I hate a movie that you love, I don't want to take anything away from you. If you love it, awesome. So let's just all be respectful in the comments, even where we disagree. Yeah, especially because I'm going to have some really controversial opinions on this one. So, be kind. Alright, so with that, let's start with the bottom of the list. Number 28, Lightyear. Which, on the surface, I kind of feel bad for putting Lightyear this low, because I know it's like a competently made film, but my biggest issue with it is that it's boring. I have never been so bored by a Pixar movie to the point I often forget that they made this movie. And I think that's a travesty because the idea is awesome. What is the movie or show that Andy watched to get excited about Buzz Lightyear? I mean, technically, Disney has already tackled this in the past, and honestly, I think they did it better here. But I just can't see any kid getting excited about this movie ever because it's boring, and if they enjoyed anything from this movie, it would be Socks, not Buzz. Like, the side characters were dull, and I don't remember any of their names. The only one I kind of remember is the dude with the pin, and when I have to call you the dude whose entire defining quality is that he likes his pin, you know you did something wrong. He didn't even like the pin. He was just shocked that his suit came with a pin. And I'm sad I remembered that element. This is just boring and drab, and the time travel is more confusing than I think that they meant for it to be. The Zurg reveal was completely underwhelming and boring. Just everything, I can't use another word than boring for this movie. Because with every single movie above this one, I at least enjoyed it to some degree. But Lightyear, yep. Next up, at spot 27, Cars 2. I am surprised that Cars 2 got dethroned by Lightyear, because at least Cars 2, I can say, has some fun moments. The story doesn't totally make sense. It feels very jarring going from Cars 1 to now a spy movie. And yeah, the writing kind of sucks. But I still enjoy Mater as a character. I don't think he's a strong enough character to carry a film like this on his own. Cars 2 just feels dramatically worse than the other two. It feels far more disconnected. Nothing from 2 ended up carrying over into Cars 3. But I can't say it's devoid of all quality because it's at least fun at times. It doesn't make sense, and I'm not super engaged with the story, but it's at least fun enough that I can make it through to the end. But not enough for me to put it any higher than this. So Cars 2, this is where you stay. Now we're going to get real controversial here. Number 26. Ooh, Toy Story 4. I know the Toy Story 4 fans are going to just grab their torches and pitchforks, but listen to me for a second. I can acknowledge that Toy Story 4, in and of itself, is not a bad movie. I will say this. I think there were a lot of elements that they included in it that I thought were very interesting and intriguing. If this film had not starred Buzz and Woody and the Toy Story gang, I would have liked it dramatically more. But because it included them, and I now have to compare it to all the other Toy Stories and see this in the overarching story, I can't stand it. I feel like it spits in the face of so much of what Toy Story was meant to be. And I know for some people, that's what they love about it. Because much like life, you have to pivot and change in major ways throughout your life in order to survive and thrive and do all kinds of things. So I get it from that perspective, but I still don't like it. I respect it for what it attempted to do, and I respect a lot of the ideas that came from it, but man, I don't like this at all. I do not like Woody here. I do not like Buzz here. I don't like any of the characters from the first 3 movies in this one, except for the ones who didn't say anything. Woody doesn't feel like himself. Buzz doesn't feel like himself. Woody just, man, he just felt unlikable most of the movie for me. But I'm to Buzz. Why do you get so stupid? And I know for other people those can be minor details, but for me they really stuck out, and I can't see anything but that when I watch these. And it just kind of makes the whole movie feel sour because of it. So if you love it, awesome. I do respect a lot of what it was trying to do, but man, I don't like it. Next up, we have Brave. I want to love Brave a lot more than I do. I love the atmosphere. I love the music. I love Scotland in general. I'm weirdly fascinated by it. And I love the accents. The accents are so much fun to listen to. Like, I want to get sucked into the story more, but there's something that's stopping me. I don't know if it's the characters. I don't know if it's the way the story's told. I want to be more engaged than I am. And I look at this going, I should be really engaged by this, but I'm just not. Nothing that I think is bad or terrible or horrible, but just enough to make me keep my distance from it, going, I want to love you more, but every time I watch you, I get this idea that you're better in my brain. Then I sit down and turn you on, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, and I forgot about that. Oh, that was a good part. Oh yeah, and then I forgot about that. Next up on the list is The First Cars. I think The First Cars is fun. It's a fun idea, it's a fun premise, and I think the movie did fine with it. A little predictable, a little by the numbers, but certainly not awful. I enjoyed Mater. I enjoyed Sally. I enjoyed Lightning when he, quit being a jerk. I like Radiator Springs. I like the world that they've made. It's fine. That's the best thing I can say about it. It's fine. Don't hate it by any means. Don't love it. It's fine. Next up, we have A Bug's Life. I feel kind of bad that I put A Bug's Life this low because I do enjoy A Bug's Life, but I do have to be honest, I kind of forget that this is here too. Kind of like with Lightyear, but I had way more fun with A Bug's Life than I did Lightyear, so it goes light years ahead of him because of that. And to me, Bug's Life, it's fine. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great. I think it's pretty good. To me, I feel like the biggest issue that it has is I feel like it kind of has a tone problem. I feel like most of the movie is pretty light and pretty fun and lighthearted and jovial. Then anytime the grasshoppers show up, it gets like too dark to where it feels disjointed, almost like I'm watching another movie for a little bit. So yeah, it goes down here. Next up, we have Cars 3. So yeah, we've already knocked out every single Cars film. Cars 3, I think, is the best of all the Cars movies. I thought it had a better story than the first one, and was more fun than either of the other two. And I thought that it had some sweet messages to say. So, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by Cars 3, especially after seeing Cars 2. As you can see, I'm not the biggest Cars fan, but I'm certainly not against the franchise. And it's just fun. There's not a lot more to say about it, other than the Cars films are fun. Now, next up, we have Incredibles 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the villain really killed this for me. But I will give Incredibles 2 this. it made me appreciate the first Incredibles a lot more. I was never anti-Incredibles, but I didn't understand why everyone loved it as much as they did until this one came out. Now, obviously not to say that this is a terrible movie, because I just said the movies below it were still good. But it does feel dramatically weaker than the first movie. And I think a lot of it boils down to the villain and the wasted potential of the screenslaver. The movie sets up this screenslaver idea with some really interesting ideas that you can't wait to dive into, just to realize the whole thing is a ploy and our real villain is a lot more simple and kind of boring, and honestly has a really convoluted, kind of stupid plan. And I hate saying that the whole movie got ruined because of that, but it kind of did. I was really into seeing Bob have to handle the family, although yes, you can make the argument that was a little contrived for them, but when you're dealing with kids with superpowers, that kind of makes sense. And I love Jack fighting the raccoon. That was definitely one of the highlights. But yeah, it all boils down to the main plot just didn't really register as much as it did with Syndrome. Next up, brace yourselves. The Good Dinosaur. I know. This, to most other people, is what Lightyear was to me. Most people saw this as boring and just bottom of the barrel Pixar, and they would put this at the very bottom. And I totally understand, and y'all have a lot of legitimate criticisms around it, totally understand, but I cannot hate this movie. I have a lot of biased reasons. Number one, I adore dinosaurs in prehistoric life. When I'm not working, I'm looking up stuff, watching documentaries. I find it all fascinating. So, of course, I'm going to love the dinosaur movie. Secondly, I grew up in Texas. I have a lot of affinity for Southern and Western culture. And that's what a big part of this was. I'm going to like it to some degree. And you made Sam Elliott into a T-Rex. I can never hate that. That is perfect. And I love this. I adore this. But you can see, I still don't think it's perfect by any means, because it still ended up, at number 20 out of a list of 28. But I don't hate it by any means, and I actually enjoy it from time to time. Next we have Onward. Onward is a film that I think does get a little too much hate. I don't think it deserves the level of hate that it gets. It's certainly not amazing. It's certainly not the best Pixar film out there, but I think it's got some really cool moments in it, and I think it's got some really great emotional beats that are, I think, handled pretty well. It's kind of nice to see magic get rediscovered in this world. It's a fun journey for that, and to see how Barley and Ian have grown over this trip and everything. And this also came out at a time I was starting to get into D&D myself, so I related a little bit to it in that way. But I just thought it was fun. Not the greatest movie Pixar's ever made by a landslide, but definitely not the most nuanced characters we've ever had. But it was fun, and it was enjoyable, and sometimes that's all you need. Next up, we have Monsters University. Another film that I think gets a little too much hate. And yeah, I will admit, I love this movie primarily for one scene. Most of it is totally decent and passable, but not a whole lot more than that. But for me, the scene that makes it special is when Mike fails at scaring. That's not something you get a lot. It's always follow your dreams and you're guaranteed to succeed, because it doesn't always happen. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. And it's cool to have a movie where that happens, especially when it starts seeing that Mike wants to be a scarer, but because of Monsters, Inc., he's not going to get there. And that journey of his self-discovery is really charming for me. But yeah, the rest of the movie doesn't quite live up to that one scene, in my opinion, but I don't think the rest of the movie is bad by any means. Now, next up, we have Finding Dory. Obviously, I don't like it as much as the first Finding Nemo, otherwise you would have seen it by now. But I do think this is a worthy follow-up. I do kind of wish in some elements it was stronger, but I do think, unlike Mater, Dory can actually carry a movie on her own. And she has an engaging enough emotional arc to where that makes sense, and I want to follow this journey. I like going to the aquarium and meeting those animals. I love Hank. I will admit, Marlin and Nemo didn't feel like they needed to go on this journey, but at the same time, it would feel weird not to have them. So I get that conundrum. There were some things that didn't quite gel with me, but overall, I thought it was pretty good. Next, we have Luca. Luca, I think, is just a fun, charming adventure. It's not one of Pixar's biggest movies, not by any means. It feels a lot smaller. It feels a lot slower, but I think that's what they were going for. I think that's all intentional. It feels very intentional. And as a bias thing, usually smaller stories don't quite register with me as much as the bigger ones do. So considering it all takes place in a small town, and the biggest thing they deal with is like a small race in town, it's not really going to get my excitement levels up that high. But I think everything was done well. I liked the characters that we met, especially Massimo. I thought he was a lot of fun. I liked the tension that you get every time one of the characters actually turned into a sea monster and they have to quickly hide themselves because they got wet. I thought it was well put together and pretty good, but not so good I could put it much higher than this. At number 15, we have Turning Red. Turning Red, I thought was just a really fun movie. I love the playing around with some of the art style, adding in some anime references. I loved the heart that came with this, and weirdly enough, I really like the music for it. I still pull it out every so often. And I will admit there's definitely some nostalgia here because I was about May's age when it was 2001. I was about to enter my teenage years around that point, so yeah, all that kind of hit home. Other than, turning into a giant red panda and stuff like that. But you know what I mean. Next up, we have Soul. Soul is an interesting one for me. Because, yeah, I do find some of the stuff about the Great Beyond the Great Before a little difficult to follow at times, especially when they talk about how it's like a metaphorical representation and all these things. It almost was too meta to where I don't know how this world even functions at times. Like, I get the basic premise that you need to know for the movie, but if I start thinking too hard about it, I feel like the whole movie kind of falls apart, so I try not to do that. But when we see Joe get to play with Dorothea Williams for the first time, or when we get to see him fight for his dreams, or when we see 22's reaction to what happened with her mix-up with Joe, those really resonated with me in really profound and awesome ways. And the film almost feels distributed because of that, but as a whole, I don't think it's bad. I just think that its messaging and the way it delivered things was stronger than everything else. And for me, that is the most important part, so it gets a pass for that. But I do wish the film was kind of more cohesive all the way. But that's one man's opinion. And next up, we have Elemental, the little film that could. The film that has now the record for the worst Pixar opening to then turn around and pull out a decent profit worldwide. Because I feel like this is Pixar trying to come back to some of their roots, to some of the things that made them extra special back in the day. I think that they carried it out pretty well. I thought that Elemental did a really good job of telling its love story. I thought it did a really good job of creating an immense and engaging world. And I feel like when people watch this, they get a far stronger heart than they were anticipating. I know I was. I don't think the trailers quite sold it in the way that it ended up becoming. So I have a soft spot for Elemental. I think it has a really great heart, and I think it tells the story very well. So way to go, Elemental. Now here we come from number 12 onward. For the most part, were so hard for me to decide where they went. I had to start getting nitty-gritty with a bunch of these, because in my opinion, these are just the best Pixar has to offer. And a lot of these I feel almost identically about. This one was tough. So if your favorite film is in this group, just know, at any given day, these could start swapping. Except for number 1, but we'll get there. Number 12, we have the one that started it all, Toy Story. Now, I know there are some hardcore Toy Story fans out there, that's their favorite thing from Pixar. It's definitely not my favorite, but I love Toy Story to death. And as you've seen, only one Toy Story, well, one true Toy Story sequel has made it below the top 12. I have a high respect for Toy Story. What can you say about this movie that hasn't been said? It is amazing. It is fantastic. It is everything you love from a Pixar movie. But I will admit, like, biasly, there's some parts in it that I don't like, and there's some parts that I am not the biggest fan of, and honestly, when I rewatch it, yeah, the animation doesn't quite hold up as much as it used to. But for me to say that this is bad by any means would be a full-faced lie. It is still fantastic. Next up, we have Toy Story 2. I promise, we're not going to wrap up all the Toy Stories right away. We got some more time for the next one. Toy Story 2, I felt the same way about Toy Story 1, except I thought it was slightly better. I did enjoy the storyline of Jessie a bit more. I loved her backstory. I felt there was a little bit more heart. whereas the first movie kind of like laid out the principles of the world. Toy Story 2 is where they got to dive into more of the emotions of the world, and for that, I really appreciate it. And number 10, well, some people are going to get on me for this, but Incredibles. Like I said, I was never like the biggest Incredibles fan, but Incredibles 2 made me appreciate the first one so much more. Prior to the Incredibles, I never really got into a lot of superhero movies. I wasn't really watching X-Men. The Marvel Cinematic Universe hadn't kicked off yet. And it really wasn't until MCU that I really started getting into superhero movies. Now that I understand what the superhero movie genre is about, and I've gotten exposed to it, and I get it, I now see that Incredibles is probably one of the best superhero movies I've made. Syndrome is just a phenomenal villain. I love seeing the fight between the Omni Droid and Bob, seeing the family dilemma stuff happen. And the older I get, the more I understand Bob's story, and the more I find it really relatable. So I totally get where this movie's coming from now. I think this is one, just the older I get, the more it starts resonating with me. And I feel that way about a lot of Brad Bird films. I feel like you can't appreciate them, or at least I couldn't, until I was. So it kind of makes me want to give Iron Giant another chance. I haven't watched that in years, and I've always thought it was pretty good, but not amazing. So maybe I should give it another shot. Next up is Monsters, Inc. I adore the world of Monsters, Inc. I think the relationship between Mike and Sully is just superb. I love Randall being the villain, but then also having a twist villain on top of that. I really love the world that they built. Everything made sense in this capacity. Oh, it was a breath of fresh air. And such a cool idea that the monsters in your closet are scaring you, but they're doing it just to get energy. I just think that's such a cool idea, and that's never left me. So Monsters, Inc. will always hold a special place in my heart, and will at least always be top 10. I refuse to let Monsters, Inc. go lower than top 10 in a ranking. Number 8 is Pixar's most recent, Inside Out 2. I thought this film was just awesome. I was so scared that this film wasn't going to live up to the expectations of the first one because of how much I loved it. And although I don't think it was as good as a film, I did feel a little more emotionally responded more to this than I did the first movie. It had some amazing moments in it that I will never forget. I thought that the new emotions really played a great part. There were so many tropes in Inside Out 2 that I thought for sure they were going to fall into when I first saw the movie, but they didn't, which thus made the film more engaging for me and really made me understand the dilemma that the emotions were going through. So yeah, Inside Out 2 I thought did an amazing job, and I was so happy that it did the first movie justice to that degree. I was so happy with it. Next up, we have Toy Story 3. Yes, this is the last Toy Story film that we're going to talk about. But hey, it made it to number 7. That's no small feat. Toy Story 3 was by far my favorite of the Toy Story movies. And in my opinion, where it should have ended, but we don't need to go down that road. Toy Story 3 did what the first 2 movies was setting up. You have to deal with the fact your kid is going to grow up and leave you. What do you do? What does that look like? It felt like the true culmination of the series. And the way they did it, I thought, was just phenomenal. Like, yes, you could say the prison heist thing kind of ran on a little too long. And yeah, I can see that some of that kind of lost the plot there for a bit. But I don't care. When the plot was there and it was really going strong, oh, it was beautiful. It was the perfect way to finish off Toy Story, in my opinion. I don't think there was a better way to finish it, especially now that I've seen Toy Story 4. I stand by that. I think that was the best way you could have finished this franchise. But we'll see what happens with Toy Story 5. Who knows? Maybe they can change my mind on this. But as of right now, I still think that. Number 6 is Coco. I recently rewatched this, and I forgot how good it was. Not to say that I ever thought the film was bad, but had this been a few years ago, I might have put it at the bottom of the great list, and now it's about midway through. It's just really good. The characters all really gel. There's some great twists and turns. The music is fantastic. The animation is fantastic. The world building is awesome. The voice acting is great. I have nothing but great things to say about this movie. The only thing I might have to nitpick on is the fact that I feel like a family completely avoiding music for 4 generations seems a little far-fetched, but it's a movie. It's something you gotta have some level of suspension of disbelief. And because they handled that premise so well, I'm willing to let that slide. But it's not even that big of a thing. Now we get to the top 5, and number 5 is Inside Out. Just, in my opinion, one of the most perfect Pixar films that there is. It did such a cool job of explaining how the mind works, how the emotions work, and to see just how many healthy emotional coping mechanisms that they put into the movie to like help teach that, sadness is a good thing and can lead to joy. It was just so tightly written. I thought all the characters really did well. There was a great message about growing up and how painful that can be. Just I feel like this was one of these premises, like everything you want them to do with a premise like this, they did and then some. I just can't get over how awesome I think Inside Out is. Number 4 is WALL-E. Truly a masterpiece. This is absolutely a masterpiece of a movie. I know a lot of people, they kind of tune out at the beginning because there's not a lot of dialogue or any dialogue at all. But that's one of the reasons why I love the opening so much. I almost want to say that the rest of the film can't live up to the first 30 minutes, in my opinion, but I think it does. WALL-E has an amazing story about love and about just understanding the world around you, not being so complacent with what the world shoves in front of your face. And, there's so many great elements within this movie. And it's all handled so well. You figure a movie that has such an obvious message to say as far as taking care of the planet would be boring and preachy, but man, they did it so well here that I almost forget that that's a part of the movie. So just one of the most beautiful animated movies of all time. WALL-E, just
oh my gosh,
absolutely phenomenal. Now number 3, Finding Nemo. I can't tell you how many times I watched this when it first came out. It was on repeat for me. This world just clicked with me. These characters just clicked with me. The storytelling was phenomenal. The emotions were amazing. It's Finding Nemo. In my opinion, one of the great masterpieces of Pixar. It had the right level of humor, the right level of heart. It just felt like everything was firing on all cylinders. And just across the board, they had this perfect equilibrium of just balance between comedy and seriousness and dramatic storytelling and fart jokes. It just all blended so well. Yeah, for just a comedy movie, I can't think of many better. It just feels like one of those perfect movies. Just phenomenal. The animation is still gorgeous today, which is saying something because the film came out 2003? Was it 2003 or 2004? I don't know. It was one of those years. And number 2, Ratatouille.
oh my gosh.
Much like other Brad Bird films, this one took a while to really grow on me. But now that I'm adult, especially now that I'm adult, working in entertainment, wow, this film has a lot to say. And I feel like this film has so much to say to anybody who works in any creative field of work, whether that be cooking or art or filmmaking or just anything that involves the creative process. There's so much here. And I feel like that is a big part of my biasness towards this. That speech with Anton Ego at the end of the movie, that alone put this movie this high for me. The rest of the film is phenomenal, and I love it. And over the years, I just see more and more of how great this movie is and how much it has to say and how beautifully that it says it. And it really just shows me, Brad Bird is one of those directors that takes me a while to really love what he does. But when I love what he does, it's amazing. Now, remember I said earlier that almost all of these films could be interchangeable depending on the day? This is the exception. Number 1, Up. Up has impacted me more in my creativity than any other Pixar film ever has. And in fact, it is my second favorite animated movie of all time, being surpassed only by The Lion King. That's how much I love Up. This movie feels like it was tailor-made for me. It has everything that I love in this. It has dramatic heartache. It has big laughs. There is a jungle adventure with animals we've never seen before. We have animal companions who can talk to us. But it also has some of the most emotional storytelling that I have ever seen in an animated movie. And it is gorgeous. And I'm so glad that this film got nominated for Best Picture when it came out. And it wholeheartedly deserved that, in my opinion. I've heard a lot of the critiques over the years that some people have said that the first 10 minutes are so good that it makes the rest of the movie weaker in comparison. I don't agree with that. I do acknowledge it takes a drastic shift in tone, but I think it was a tone that was warranted, made sense, and honestly uplifted the film. Pun not intended. To me, I see this as just one of the most perfect animated films ever made. I have no notes. I can't find any notes to say about it. I struggle to find constructive criticism. This is what I want every movie to be. I want every movie to make me feel like Up did. I want to laugh as hard as I did with Up. I want to cry as hard as I did with Up. I want to be as invested with every character in every movie as I am with Up. So yeah, with that, I don't think any Pixar movie has soared higher than Up has. So that is the end of the list. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what are some of the ones you agreed on? What are some of the ones you disagreed on? But remember, keep it civil. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! And big thank you to all of my Patreons. Without you, this channel wouldn't be what it is today. Thank you so much.
That's Brian Hall, everybody. If that doesn't get blocked.
Well, here we are. It's still Bryce's birthday, and we'll take him into the candy store and see what he comes out with. Candy always tastes better when you get it at Six Flags.
It tastes delicious. I don't know, something about getting it here, I think.
Right, you want the sour worms?
Yeah.
Time for a train ride. There's our birthday boy. Got his birthday candy. Face. Whoa. That's pretty funny, girl. That's pretty silly. All aboard. Like that. On your right, are the real popular. On your left, he's come just for the really young ones that aren't tall enough to ride on a lot of the bigger rides. There's a little roller coaster or small Ferris wheel, a little merry-go-round. Yeah, right. And at the very end of Looney Tunes is a caboose where the kids can go and wait for their lost parents to come.
Oh, that's where the lost parents.
The roller coasters in the world. You got open until the time the door closed. I rode that baby. And coming into the view on the right, ship for 170. John Boss.
Hi, Bryce. It's going excellent. Got a couple diamond pickaxes, and I have simply put on the iron boots and the iron chest plate for now. Oh, hi, Sarah. How's it going? Are you guys playing Minecraft? So I recovered. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm very humbled next to your great works of art. I just got lost. Where am I? Still at 0. Then get over there. What's going on? Oh, you just finished with the Invader Zim? We just finished Minecraft. Great. Maybe some cement fell down. I'm not sure what's going on here. What happened? Where am I? I think I'm still in the right place. So, yeah. I need to stop playing, actually. Get ready for another day. But see, this is all the stadium, and I'm just going down 0, keeping it safe, and having a blast. Listening to are videos of the past.
Awesome roller coaster. We're halfway there. Tom and Bryce are going on to the Eagle. Linda and Daddy are going to play. Pretty soon, Rick will be having a good time. Cool stuff, huh?
Let's see. This video said
Well, here we are. It's still Bryce's birthday, and we'll take him.
it's you know, it's in 3D, and I'm not sure what it is. I guess once I switch it over to 3D, I don't know what it is, but it's Bryce's birthday. Someone named Bryce's birthday about 4th. Market Teal. Looks like we were at Disney World. Bryce, have you ever heard of Brian Hall? Brian Hall?
Hello, everyone out there, and welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you again. As you guys saw, I recently released my DreamWorks ranking, so now it is time to move on to the Pixar rankings. And let me tell y'all, this list was way harder to put together than I thought it was going to be. I keep forgetting how, like, half of Pixar's roster, like...
So that's Brian Hall, and he's like Robin Williams, but he only does fun cartoons. Yeah, he does imitations of fun cartoons. So, for instance, you got a bunch of 3D stuff. Now, by the way, having said that,
I'm a voice actor and an impressionist, and I've been doing this now for about 10 years. And today, I'm giving you guys 100 of my top cartoon impressions. So let's do this. Oh, boy! Hi there, pal. It's your old friend Mickey Mouse. Of course, it's your old pal Disney, too.
yeah, not to bore you or anything, but he's kind of like Robin Williams, but he does all the happy stuff.
It's so great to see you here. Hey, you got all your honey pot out here. Oh, sorry, gently stir you.
So that's Brian Hall, but I know, it's not a big deal if you know him or not. You're new stuff. Brian Hall.
Oh, God, I would never want to scare my very favorite while. Oh, yes. Oh, do you have some honey?
I'm interested in being a voice actor someday.
Oh, yes, we could share some honey together. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, it tastes delicious. Can we get a picture together, my friend? Oh, yes.
Boy, there's a big cave in there.
I take it so much now. That's such a great friend. Just as sweet as a pot of honey.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, thank you for being so sweet to us. And what's going on? They go on so healthy.
Wow.
Oh, yes. We'll play post-its together. Oh, we will eat honey. Lots and lots of honey. Oh, come on now.
Oh, look how pretty this is.
Wonderful video. It's so great to see one from another thing. Oh, yes, I know it's swimming. It's so much better under the sea, yes?
Oh, that's great, sweetheart. I tell you, that's the truth. You know, have you seen a eagle hopper down there? Oh my gosh, thanks, pal.
What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. Oh, lovely. That's very nice name. And this is your friend, Mindy?
Mm-hmm. This is Ryan. Ryan.
Nice to meet you. Lovely. So maybe we want to go together.
Oh, yeah.
What photo?
So give me your hand.
Oh, okay.
My thanks.
Oh, all right. Oh, the other one back. There we go.
And then like that. So give me your hand like that.
Okay. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, aloha, folks. Look at that cool stuff. Oh, sorry. Friends and I'm into scarce, folks. Folks, I want to say hello. Oh, thank you, folks. Oh, that's Brian with pepper folks. Yes? So, hello. 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 Oh, oh, thank you, folks. Wow. Hello, folks. Wow. Oh, let's cover the picture. Oh, you just so hot. Oh, this is my hat. Oh, is it your hat now? Oh, this is my color. Oh, that's okay. Such got hat. Oh, so that's like Lion King then? Oh, that's. Oh, the ferocious lion. Oh, that just does. Okay. Yeah, rocking it
Ryan
sideways. There we go.
Hall. Ryan Hall,
The
everybody.
brand that cursed it.
Ryan
Wow.
Hall.
Give me the
Voice
picture.
actor.
But just folks, it's so much fun. I said, oh, thank you. Hello, I said hello. I said aloha. And see you later, folks. I want my phone. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Hi there, Pluto. Hi there, Pluto. Somebody got excited. Oh, opening straight now. War, she won one man now, wouldn't we? Aw, thank you, pal.
It's all right, you know.
Oh, you want to hear more? Well, I do love Winnie the Pooh, but I do love Winnie the Pooh, but too. And Tiger. Could we do some coaching? And I can also do you. Did I capture your likeness pretty well? Oh, it's okay. It's just okay. All right. Aw, thank you, pal. Who's my pal? Who's my pal? You are. Where's he going? Oh, he's calling somebody. Uh-oh. What did we start? Oh, you had to bring Donald, okay. Where are we going? He's going to take that. Right? She's just going to take what? I have no problem. Oh, thank you. Oh, boy, I'd be sure.
My goal right now is to actually go to bed. So I need to just get back over, and I always end the show by adding a couple railroad tracks to the roller coaster. That's how I end the show. So I'll come over here, and I suppose I could put one of these pickaxes away just in case something happens. But I gotta cook some stuff, make a couple track, and still making the United Center. And someday the United Center will turn into the Mall of America kind of situation. And I don't feel like going to bed, but I got to make myself go to bed. And what's new on your Minecraft? Do I just go to Minecraft Bryce Barnett or Bryce Barnett Minecraft? Cooked mutton does not do me any good in this game, apparently. Only have 12 sticks. Man, how did I lose all my stick? Minecraft Bryce Barnett. That sounds awesome. Very good. And what amusement parks are you still connected with? All of them? What am I doing? Why does this happen? Sometimes, like, there it is. I got a powered rail, and how I end the show, half asleep, trying to build more roller coasters. I'll probably go get a snack and get awake again. All right, so I think I got 12 of those. And now I'm waiting. Wait, something got cooked already. That was fast. And then I go over here. That's 6. See if there's any more hiding over here. Do you ever play Minecraft with one eye open? I definitely do. Alright, so the power rail is going to come in handy because apparently I'm going to need some more of that redstone stuff. So with that in mind, jump up here, see if I can get a couple of those. Got it. And I can make another cart. I love carts. Anybody else love carts? Oh, the iron makes a cart. I get it. How come everybody joins the game and they can automatically make a cart? What is with that? How did they do that? They get them from another world, or I can still make all that power rail? Oh my gosh, that's a lot. We are definitely going up a hill soon. Right? 7, got 7 more to go. I should probably get, soon I'll be getting 1 diamond here. Alright, I'll let this cook. Try to sleep a second. Okay, see if it got done cooking. That's 6, and of course 7 coming now. And let's go up the other side and see if we can make some more track, I guess. This is just about the track. The rail. I got 49. This is how I end the show. I go, go, go. 64. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could make that out of cobblestone. Didn't know that. No wonder there's a million stoves all over the place. All right, I can only make 1 of these, apparently. All right, let's go have some fun, you guys. Here we go. I think I'm going this way. I don't really remember. That's kind of funny too when you don't remember. And then it's also funny when you lose your card. Well, here's a card. I'll go put this gold over here. Doesn't do me any good. I don't think I need this much stuff right at the moment. All right, here we go. There's our gold mine. I gotta get out of here. I gotta. Maybe I shouldn't make the track when I'm half asleep. Maybe I should make it when I wake up. Anyway, it's the way to end the show for the guests at home. Here we go. Let's go get a snack. More snacks? Can't even see where we are. It's so pretty. Where am I? Oh, I'm eating some Cheerios. Bruce. Honey. Oh, forgot. I still got track. You guys, I get to put this through the house. It's gonna be so fun. I'm eating something silly with doggy. I love it. I don't fall down. Alright, first of all, I have to remember how to do this. How do I do it again? I don't remember. This has to turn. I don't know how to make it turn. I forgot. How do I get this to go up there? I have to make it wider? Harder than I thought. I guess I go like this. Like that. Then I go like this. Then I go like that. Then I go like this. Then I go like this. Then I go like this. Take that. Then I go like this. Then I go like this, I think. Then I go like this. Then I go like this. Now like this, I think. Then I go like, I should put a red one there. Ah. Oh. I'm so having so much fun. Ah! Who came up with this game? Why is it so fun? It's ridiculous. Anyway, right through somebody's house. I don't even think I'm crouching. I am crouching. Then this one, oh, this will work. Someone planned ahead for us. Well, and then at some point, Yikes. What is going on here? I'm telling you, see. Oh man, it kind of worked. No, I didn't do that kind of. Let's see if I can do that with this one. Now that kind of worked. Guess I'm doing that there. Oh my gosh, that's quite a turn. It's not exactly what I had in mind. I was going to let it breathe a little bit, but since roller coasters can do this, let's see what happens. Shoot. Well, I'm going this way. My cart come back? It got stuck right there in the house. Oh, it's so cute. It's got a little parking garage. I guess I'm going. I can't remember which way was I going. This way, I guess. Wow, I haven't had cereal in so long. It's fun. Wow. It's so funny. Well, that was gluten-free cereal with almond milk. And it gets the clap. It was fantastic. Oh, there is a dog here. Hi, baby. Didn't know you were here. All right. Good news. Got something exciting coming. We're going to try to go down this. I got to sneeze. Not be too much to do today. I thought I had more track than that. All right, so we have 18. I was thinking of making it go down the side here. So, with that in mind, I guess I'll just make this a little bigger here. I could build it from this point. There's only two? I need a pretty stone here. Okay, I just have to remember that I was going to go down. We're going down, or up, I should say. This tornado slide. So we're not turning that way, we're turning this way. Going this way. I gotta hurry, go to bed. All right, Brett, what do you want? Just tell me what you want. Oh my gosh, I think I'm actually tired. Why would I do this when I was tired? It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, I'm so tired. No. That doesn't go there. Yeah. Ha ha ha. So I had that goal of sleeping. So, but I got excited because this is gonna spiral down, and I got excited. So it's gonna spiral down. Okay, now we're gonna go over here. Sarah says, "How's the goal of sleep going?" Make this turn here, and I guess we're done. That's it. That's all I can do. All right, so let's put a card here. I guess I don't know. Is that Hardly enough room for a cart. Do I even have a cart? OMG, I don't have a cart. Did I drop the cart? Oh my gosh. Please tell me I didn't drop the cart. Where's my cart? Stop it. What is that doing there? Oh my gosh, I dropped the cart. The cart fell down? Oh my gosh, the cart fell down. Darn it. I did not want the cart to fall down. Do I have another cart? Do I have another cart? Oh my gosh, the cart fell down. The cart fell down? Please tell me there's another cart. Oh my gosh, I don't have another cart. How do you make a cart again? My cart fell down. Alright, the cart's right below us. I might be able to get it. The cart fell down. The cart's down there. Let's crouch. Look over the side. Alright, let's go see if we can get it. I feel like I see it. Am I crouched? I don't got time for crouching. Yay! Thank you! I found my cart. Oh my god, it went so fast! Alright, here we go. Why am I going down there then? I don't need to go down there now. I have my cart. Whoa. This is crazy right here. Look at that. What are we looking at? Oh, it's going to go down there and then it's going to go up the... Okay. Alright, got some fun plans, kids. Alright. We should end this show today. I wonder if there's any rhyme or reason to set things up. I'll tell you what the rhyme reason is. I need to go to bed. Why do we sleep? I forget. See if it'll stop up here. Okay, one of our goals is to learn how to make paintings again. Put that right there. All right, thank you very much, everybody. I have no idea what I just said. But we've got some power track, but not a lot of... we're going to go up the side of the tornado slide. Okay, see you soon, kids. This is Brett Barnett saying, you ain't seen nothing. I have to say the same thing every time. Why is that? Can I be creative? Yeah.